Hey there, welcome to another amazing lesson with Chris Barron. That's me. And this video, I'm going to teach you some very valuable skills. And it may take you a few times to go through. This will be a 2.5-minute loop, not a 2-minute loop, only because of the tempo of the piece and the number of times that I wanted you to go through it. You'll see when we get started. So first, I want to begin with the letters of the white notes that we've established here. Okay, one of the assumptions is that that sound to us is what our Western-based music began with. That sound is what we're most familiar with, right? Okay, just listening to that happy sound that we can play on the white keys, right? So that gives us the age-old question is, why then are we starting on C to give us that sound? Why is that not an A sound? A is the beginning of our alphabet. A should be the basis for our music. Well, it is my theory, okay, that we didn't start out with that sound. That assumes that this is the sound that we first discovered in Western music when we were trying to put it down, put words to it, put icons to it, put names to our notes. We didn't start with an alphabet, by the way. Back in the old days, when things were Latin-based, there were the old Gregorian chants, and they used their voice to make this music, and they used a mode or a set of notes. But that pattern back then was different, okay? So, and again, this is my Chris Barron explanation. This is just my extrapolation of what I know of history, and I'm just kind of putting the question and answers together because no one's specifically answered this question. However, so let's go back. This is the sound of the sets of notes that they used. And they kind of have this very mystical sound. Right? And then they end us up on A. And they didn't always end up on A. Sometimes they ended up on this. But for the sake of our music, that is what we'll refer to as our home note in this group of notes. Okay? So what that developed to is if we just kept going, we ended up on a repeat note of that first beginning note. You know, before giving it a name, that's just what happened. We ended up on that same tone, which we've already established. So, the answer to my question, the long answer is, I don't believe we started in the major scale. I believe we started in this, what is called the minor scale. Okay? Minor scale. And how do we get this minor scale? Because of the pattern. Notice the pattern. Home note. We begin with a giant, one giant, and then a baby comes up, right? It's not two giants and a baby. It's one giant, a baby, a whole step, half step, then whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. We don't even end on a half step, okay? So this gives us a nice, it feels a little rounder. And if we describe the sound of this pattern, it sounds a little sadder, more solemn, more serious. That's the sound of a minor scale. Okay? Then our major scale is relative to our minor scale, meaning it uses the same sets of notes but starts on a different tone. Completely different sound, right? So that's how we come up with this pattern, which is called major, which we've established in our last Kickstarter series. Major scale, minor, major. Now, just to prove that it's relative, let's play a famous piece, and we'll play this. Okay, now let me put my hands in an A position using the same sets of notes. I'm not changing notes, I'm still on the white keys, which changes our pattern. That is as deep as a theory lesson as we're going to get into today, and I hope that wasn't too complicated. A minor, the beginning of music. Let's just call it that so that we don't have to answer the question, why is this C? Let's say this came after. This came first. Got it? Great. And that's why we're going to play A to A first. So you saw that I've been doing my 4 and 4, my 4 cherry cokes, 4 cherry cokes. And all we're going to do is we're going to do this first skill, pinky to pinky. Assign all your fingers in the middle. And today we're staying on the white notes to keep it simple. And do exactly as I do. Up, hold, and then exchange. Left hand goes up, pinky, and then find the next A. Hold. Okay, then find the next A. And we'll go up to 3 octaves, okay? And then down. Same thing. Work on this. Great. Now, naming the notes as we play them. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Notice we're ending on A, we're starting on A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Just get good at saying that. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Then we're going to come down. Now, this is just like G, F, E, D, C, B, A, except we start on A. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Tongue twister. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Work on that because I just had to work on that. Just thinking about it screwed me up, okay? So, A, G, F, E, C, D, B, A. Nope. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Okay, that's where I'm messing up is D, C, and C, D. It's D, C, D, C. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. G, F, E, D, G, F, E, D. Got it? So you see me working it out, you work it out just the same, okay? And make sure you know it. Okay, sing the notes. Sing them, okay? So in order to sing notes, we have to be able to match. If you are a child or a woman, then your voice will be more comfortable singing between this A and this A, okay? Now, it will cause you to have to shift a little bit in your voice as you go from your low voice to your high voice. There's a little shift in here, okay? Try to match your pitch. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Now, the interesting thing about this skill, and this is the hardest and most profound lesson, your voice is comfortable here, but you've got to play in this octave, and in this octave. So what do? You cannot sing that note if you're a woman. How we do this is you sing this octave no matter what. So if my voice starts here and I'm going to sing A, B, C, but I'm down here, I can still sing along. And that is the mind twister of this exercise. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Right? You can sing in this octave because the notes are the same. They're just bigger versions of these. And these are bigger versions of these. So that brings us to this. You're still going to stay in your octave and sing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So what I'm trying to prepare you for is you're going to feel a difference here and a difference here, and you'll feel it match here if you're a woman or a child. Got it? If you're a grown man doing this, and you can get yourself to sing, usually our men don't want to open their mouths and sing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Then when you change, you're going to go back down with your voice. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Then when you change, you're going to go down again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And you'll find that it's a little harder to match pitch when you're further away from the actual octave that you're singing in. Okay, does that all make sense? So here's what I suggest. Practice to this 2.5-minute video with each skill by themselves. You can live with this exercise a very long time and get good at it. But I guarantee, don't think that you're being held back because you're doing this video, playing this song, learning these skills for a long time. What you're doing is you're setting up a fundamental understanding and skill so that it will carry into whatever we learn into the future. If you make me your teacher, whatever song we plan to play and learn, this skill will transfer immediately. It will fill the bucket of the new music. So don't think you're holding yourself back by just concentrating on this, okay? That's my teacher speech to you. So let's play the song, and I will do each skill one at a time, but I will be layering them, okay? I'm going to be layering them. You can layer them if you feel like you can, or do them separately. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Just playing. Hold, hold, hold. I will do this several times so you can catch up. And I think you got it, right? Now we're going to come back down, starting here. And A. Got it? Makes sense now. All right, now we're going to say the notes. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Coming back, here we go. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Now I'm going to sing in my octave. A, B, C, D, F, G, A. My voice goes down. A, B, C, D, F, G, A. A, B, C, D, F, G, A. Now start at A here. Back up to the top. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Do it again. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. All right, now I'm going to be quiet. Pretty cool. So notice how difficult or complex it gets when you start trying to put in those skills one on top of another. But notice the end result, the idea is to be able to play and sing what you play, and we're naming what we play. Don't feel bad if you cannot get these skills down right away. This is utilizing a lot of your brain all at the same time. So it's very natural to be misfiring and stuttering and completely losing your place, okay? So stick with one skill at a time. Just get your hands to play it, okay, and get comfortable with that. So that's the end of this video. And in the next video, we're going to, you guessed it, play the same tune, but in C. All right, see you there.